Hey everyone, Pesmori here and welcome to Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. Using the Kingsguard teleportation network, you arrive back in Rothelmay. Due to Celeste's insistence, you are being escorted by a division of the Kingsguard. They definitely make you look out of place. As you walk through the city, you draw strange looks from nearly everyone who sees you. Sir, where will we be heading first? Oh, it's a little strange giving orders to knights. It's definitely gonna take some time getting used to. What's wrong? There's something I'm missing. And there's definitely something I'm fundamentally missing. But what? Your balls. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Yeah, I'll try to pace myself. Anyways, we should speak with each of the suspects and confirm their alibis. That might help me finally put things together. Each of the nobles has returned to their respective homes. Oh wait, this is a night. But our teleportation network should help you travel around Wyvengard. This nagging feeling won't go away. It's really annoying. It's like when you know a word to describe something, but can't remember what it actually is. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? If you feel tired, don't be embarrassed to take a break. Yeah, I'll try not to exert myself too much. Proceeds to do exactly that. Where do we go? I don't know. Is everything okay? Yeah, I guess I'm a little overwhelmed by everything that's happened. You arrive at Frega Manor, hoping to speak with Leif and Miriam. After some asking around, one of the servants mentions that they appear to be entertaining guests in the study. Super Smash Bros? You normally wouldn't interrupt them. But you've already eaten up a lot of time traveling here. You teleported though. Whatever they're discussing can wait. It ain't important. Oh, Tracker! Ah! As you enter the study, Tracker runs up to you and begins barking. But once he sees who you are, he calms down. Aw, who's your good boy? Definitely not you. Oh, hello friends. Sorry for Borks. Tracker thought he smelled something bad. Sorry, I farted. Oh, Mr. Cuthbert. You scan the room and see that Miriam is there too. Hey, he ain't gonna bite. But he ain't gonna, be your friend either. And they appear to be speaking with Lord Asclepius. Sorry for barging in, Leif. No, it's no problem at all. Her emotions imply that she knows why you're here. I'll skip the pleasantries because this ain't gonna be pleasant. You mind if I ask you a few questions? Of course. I'll do anything to help with Lady Stillwind's situation. Should I leave? No, you were there with me when everything happened. And your testimony will substantiate my alibi. He looks pissed. Hey. I'm just doing my job. I envy your bravery, Mr. Cuthbert. In the face of demons and dragons, you still seem rather calm. You should see his laundry. There's so many soiled pants. Regardless of who's involved, this is the same as any other trial. I don't think you've been in any normal trials, man. Man, king, or god, I'll save Arya, no matter the cost. I can't believe someone did this, Arya. Ah, I love typos. I love them. Don't fix it, please. I've had enough of these demons. They just violate the wills of those they've enslaved. It's absolutely abhorrent. Whatever that means. No matter what happens, I'll save her. For everyone's sake, I hope you're right. Oh wait, she actually says something about Ilmater. Okay. I wasn't sure what to make of Miss Ilmater at first, but she was a friend of Beatrice during those 5 years. So I want to trust her, but you can't, right? Yeah, don't feel bad about that. No one can. She attends the academy. Isn't that right, Miriam? Yeah, but I've never really got close to her. I don't want to be close to her. Ever. She had a reputation of doing things to people. They're probably true. I was always too scared to approach her. I see. As much as I hate to admit it, I feel the same. I hope His Majesty's okay. Right? Someone basically used his former fiancée and his current fiancée to commit mass murder. Oh boy. Yeah, that's Despite being royal, he's always had a stuffed heart. Stuffed? I'm sure this whole ordeal is affecting him the most. Oh, I'm sure it is. I don't know if I have the right to say this, but I'm sorry about what happened to Beatrice. No, for better or worse, she's always done what she wanted. She knew what she was doing, and she was well aware of the potential consequences. I just wish there was something I could do for her. Leave it to me. Why are you here, Lord Asclepius? We were discussing plans to lift the ban on studying necromancy at the Imperial Academy. As the head of House Freyga, I inherited my father's position on the board. Oh, that's great. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we should still approach this carefully. Really? I thought you of all people would be excited for this. The kingdom's ban on necromancy was harsh, but it was somewhat justified. The study of something like this has to be regulated and closely monitored. The last thing I want is to create another mad necromancer. Another? Leif, I'm sure you know why I'm here. But I just want to preface this by saying that I highly doubt you're behind this. No, I perfectly understand. Frankly, I'm also at a loss. I have no idea who did this. What are you talking about? It was clearly that criminal, the Undertaker. Why did you go interrogate him? Make no mistake, we're gonna. But I'd like to cover everyone else before I confront him. Just in case I die. Let him be, Miriam. But it's his fault that Beatrice's... Our sister knew what she was doing when she gave her testimony. Don't insult her bravery by blaming Mr. Cuthbert for what happened. What? Anyways, Mr. Cuthbert has shown many times he's acting in good faith. And he's capable of convicting the criminals that even we can't see. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry. It's Diamond Henge's fault. Blame them. Stephen, right? Yeah. You mentioned Beatrice before. Did something happen? It happened right after she gave her testimony this morning. She fell unconscious shortly after she left the Scaled Lord's lair. She hadn't woken up since, and Maranath has gone missing. Huh? It must have been the Empress of Discord. After you manifested Lady Steelwind's blood contract, We all realized why she was acting so strangely. Right. If it weren't for her, I would have never considered trying to issue a divine edict. She sacrificed herself to save Lady Steelwind. Oh boy. It seems our esteemed sister put her trust in you, poor person. So we will do the same. If there's anything we can do to help, please ask. I appreciate your trust. All of you. But I have to ask, where were all of you between 2 and 3 p.m. that day? Luckily, we were all together. Didn't sound like it. Me, Leif, Miriam, Beatrice, and her friend were... friend? Sure. We're all in the garden before 2 p.m. But at around 2 p.m., my sister and Miss Ilmater both went missing. I can't believe we trusted her to take care of our sister. Hush now, Miriam. If the Embers of Discord took control of her, there was hardly anything Miss Ilmater could do to stop it. There is, actually. Self-restraint. I really do hope she's okay. She's been missing since the massacre. I hope she dies. The most painful death possible. You mentioned that you all went to search for her. Did you see anything? No. We were originally planning to search the cathedral grounds. But when we arrived at the nave, we found Asta trapped in a force cage. Did any of you lose track of what happened of each other during the time? No. We stayed together for the entire time. But we did consider splitting up to cover more ground. Thank God you didn't. If this was a horror movie, thankfully you guys would live. But the King's Guard found us and asked us to stay where we were. Right. Suppose that makes sense. And did you see ERIS at all during this time? No, we never saw her. She vented. I don't know. She took out the cloak of invisibility. Took out the Invis watch, you know? She went missing at the same time Beatrice did. That's really sus. Picious. You don't think... It's definitely possible she was involved in this somehow. Oh, you have no idea. She even called me by my system name, Admin. Oh man, it would have been more scary if I actually put a name, but it was Admin. Okay. It's definitely... Okay, yeah. Not to mention, the Eye Taker is one of our suspects, and she's his daughter, sure. If only you knew. She's his what? You didn't know? I've had thought that Beatrice would have told you. No, she didn't mention that at all. It looks like ERIS has a lot to answer for. If you can even find her, that is. You can, in your nightmares. Or my nightmares. I suppose I'll stop beating around the bush. Have any of you made a blood contract with a demon? How dare you! This arrogant little piece of shit. Oh, right. YouTube doesn't like me swearing. Well, I don't like YouTube either. So I'll swear in like the next 10 minutes or something, I don't know. No. I understand where he's coming from. I want to understand, but the very idea is infuriating. Of everyone present, our sister was the only person with known ties to a demon. If she were, until Steelwind. If she were to share that secret with anyone, it would have been with us. You didn't catch any incriminating thoughts from them through the eye. But you've been misled by it before. Because of a monkey, right? Nevertheless, we still have no idea who the patron is. I was actually meaning to ask you during the trial. Can't you just use this divine edict of yours to figure out who the patron is? No. To manifest the blood contract, you need the title of the demon and the name of the human. I understand that, but why not just brute force it? Huh? Due to the king's funeral, the King's Guard has a detailed list of everyone who was present during the massacre. Whoever this patron is, they were working together with the Empress of Discord. This must mean they made a blood contract with her, yes? I wonder if people can understand what I'm saying. I can't. That's right. I could just keep... No. That's a horrible idea. I could just keep issuing divine edicts until a blood contract appears. Wait. Is that safe? There's only one way to find out. No. You take out your notes and begin looking at your list of suspects. You might be at this for a while. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and yeah, I don't know, watch One Piece or something. Because that might be long enough for this. You clear your throat in preparation. Empress of Discord, wherever you may hide, release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with Aster the Wyvern Guard. It's not safe. Tyrion, what's wrong? You collapse to the ground as you suddenly find yourself overcome in immense pain. Well, at least you know it's not safe. Well, that's the end. Thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Tyrion Cuthbert. Nah, okay, I'll carry on. Don't worry. Huh? Yeah, don't worry, he'll live. I think. What's happening? Lazarick, use your magic to heal him. Right. Oh, you silly boy. You may be half human, but you can't just go around declaring lies like that. Huh? I was really looking forward to bringing you to the end of this. I haven't even started to have my fun yet. Who are you? Actually, I suppose that contract is still in effect. I guess my hands are tied. I'll save you just this once. What? Uh-oh. Rion! Rion F. Kennedy? Oh wait, that's Leon. Tyrion, please wake up! Celeste? You're okay. You most certainly don't feel okay. You feel every part of your body aching. It's painful for you to even sit up. Are you okay, friend? Yeah. What happened? You died. Uh-oh. I never brought anyone back from something like that. That was my strongest spell too. You have no idea how lucky you are. I wasn't here. Who knows what might have happened? You would have died. Simple as that, honestly. I don't understand. The last thing I remember was issuing my divine edict. Divine edict, but not very divine consequences. Wait. Was that the cause? No. It was the strawberry he had the other day. It had like a black mark on it or something, you know? But I'd done it before without any problems. I just used it this morning. Why did that? Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, he did not have a deal with Tyrion, totally, man. It might be because Aster doesn't have a blood contract with the Empress. If demons are unable to lie, the same might hold true for angels as well. The divine edict must be some sort of divine power. if I had a webcam, you'd see how disappointed I am. It's in the goddamn name, man. What? Okay. So asking for a blood contract that doesn't exist might be considered a lie. I mean, not unless you believe it's true, you know? Sorry, it's my fault for suggesting it. Well, apology accepted. I think. No, I was being reckless. Please be more careful. Hey, he suggested it. Okay, if you want to kill someone, kill him. I don't think my heart can take this. Well, at least you know Aster didn't do this. That was the most obvious one. Either way, you should still make note of this. Anyways, it's clear I can't just brute force this. Are you sure? You want to try again? I'll just have to wait till I'm certain of the patron's identity. Just please be more careful. Anyways, it looks like you found everything you can here. Perhaps you should move somewhere else. There's a painting of a man with a dog. That's David Ding, from House Ding. Ring-a-ding-ding. They're from one of the branch families of House Frega, which rhymes with Sega. He was a dog breeder with a bit of an obsession with the dogs he owns. Okay. As someone with a canine familiar, I feel a sort of kinship with him. Tracker-like fellow dog. You look like loyal type. You're not sure how he's inferring that, but you suppose you can't disagree with him. Yeah, you all want to talk. You're like, the statue of a Pegasus, it looks so pained. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like he's eating without watching YouTube. Or something like that, you know? So the books are actually real this time. I'm still getting used to it. This chair always felt too big for me. Unfortunate. Various books about political... Okay, yeah, whatever. I've been meaning to put those away, but I still feel uneasy about disturbing my father's books. Blah 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 blah. A fireplace. Yes.
Repario Arcanum.
You arrive back in the Grand Cathedral. You won't need to investigate the crime scenes again, hopefully. But you wonder if Aster or Lucio might be here. Oh, Mr. Cuthbert! Alaric, maybe he has the blood contract. As you enter, you're approached by Aster, Alaric, and Lucio. How's your investigation? Are you okay? You look quite pale. Yeah, that was a bit of an accident earlier. No worries. You're a little embarrassed to admit that you ended up dying. Well, to exude more caution next time. Try to exude more caution next time. It'd be dishonorable if you didn't fall by my hand. He's no warrior. And to be honest, he had plenty of opportunities to do so, you know. Why is everything you say so aggressive? Anyways, you finally have your next suspect here. But judging from the evidence you gathered, it's highly unlikely Aster's the patron. You do wonder if he saw something though. I'm really glad we have you working on this, Mr. Cuthbert. If it weren't for you, we would have never known about Miss Steelwind's blood contract. Don't thank me yet. It's not over till it's done. Nevertheless, I wish you luck in your investigation. So, Miss Steelwind truly fought Miss McCoy that day. If it were anyone else, I'm sure they would have never stood a chance. Well, it looks like even House Steelwind isn't strong enough to take down the Crimson... It looks like even House Steelwind isn't strong enough to take down the Crimson Demon. Sorry, did I go too far? Look at her! Apologize! Apologize again. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Oh no, I was just a little distracted. Sorry. Now, one more time. Don't apologize, it's fine. Perhaps you should speak with her about what happened when this is all over. I'm not even sure if I read that right, but whatever. It pains my heart to see Miss Steelwind like this. I wish there was something I could do. Humph. Please, Mr. Cuthbert, do everything you can to save her. That was the goal from the beginning. Lloyd's actually dead. Yeah, despite my feelings about him. No one... okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about what happened to your brother, by the way. I'm sure the experience must have been traumatic. Well, luckily, it seems the spell was only temporary, but the trauma is permanent. Well, hopefully not. But, you know. There's no lasting damage to his body. Why are you looking at me like that, Mr. Cuthbert? Oh, sorry. After he attacked you in Fragrant Manor, you've always been a little wary of him. If it weren't for Celeste's reflexes, you would have died. I'm not going to attack you again. That goes unspoken, bro. I hope you can understand my uneasiness. You did almost kill me the first time we met. Huh? That's not... It's because you're a Heavensborn. Huh? What does me being a Heavensborn have to do with this? It's difficult to explain to someone like you. But warriors such as I must hone and develop our senses to survive in battle. Eventually, you'll develop the ability to sense hidden enemies and anticipate danger. I heard that such senses are heightened when in the presence of extraplanar entities, whatever that means. Until I met you and Beatrice Frega's familiar, I thought those stories were complete nonsense. Mia and Marineth? As a Heavensborn, your blood is said to originate from the heavens. I won't go so far as to say that I believe in the existence of other planes. But I must admit, I still feel a certain aura from you that doesn't feel quite human. So that's why you attacked me. I was exuding a threatening aura? It was actually the opposite. It was too calming and benign. I thought it must be some kind of trick or illusion. I see. That's quite an astounding ability. Tyrion almost died. So, what about you, Miss McCoy? Huh? Do you not sense a familiar aura when you first met him? Is that true? So is that why Celeste approached some random ass guy playing chess with himself? Because I will be real. Man, woman, child would not go near a guy playing chess by himself. Right? Exactly. Wow, there's a really big carriage outside. I wonder who it belongs to. Oh, there's someone inside the inn too. Is that guy visiting my dad? Now that I I got a good look at him, he looks kinda cute. My man. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Damn. It was kinda similar. Okay, I better move on. I have to move on. For some reason, you feel a little embarrassed. Hey, no need to be embarrassed by your riz, okay? Aster, I'm sure you know why I'm here. I forgot how weird he is, but okay. It's because I'm one of your suspects, right? Your Majesty, you're the reigning Knight of Wyverngard. I expect you to conduct yourself with more dignity. Of course. My apologies, Lord Steelwind. Anyways, questioning you is honestly a formality at this point. Really? A lot of the evidence works in your favor. He doesn't have a blood contract with the Empress after all. Well, I appreciate your vote of confidence nonetheless. Lucio, have you made any headway in figuring out who set the trap? No, I have not. It makes me uneasy that you let someone get that close to my father's body. Yes, I can't begin to apologize for men's incompetence. If they were more vigilant, perhaps we could have avoided this whole thing. So your men were guarding the late king's coffin. Yes, there wasn't a single moment when his body was left unguarded. We found traces of illusion magic at the location of Forrest's cage. Although, we're still not sure about who could have set that trap. There were also members of the Kingsguard that can cast both Force Cage and Glyph of Contingency, and many of them fell comatose during the massacre. So we don't even know if one of them betrayed us. Do you think my men are that weak, Your Majesty? Yes. I think anyone can be weak when put through enough stress. Regardless, we have no idea of telling who may have been guarding the coffin when the trap was set. This means that we have no way of telling when the Glyph of Contingency was set. I was actually meaning to ask about that. Couldn't we wait for the 48 hours to elapse? If we make note of the exact time the traces of evocation disappear, we can work backwards to discern the exact time the trap was set. Well, normally we could. When the spell was activated, I unfortunately panicked and cast a firebolt to try to destroy it. Of course it didn't even put a dent. Because of that, he left traces of evocation at the exact location of the Glyph of Contingency. We can't discern which traces were left by the glyph or his firebolt. Terribly sorry about that. God damn it. You're an idiot, but whatever. Guess I would have done the same thing. You can't blame him for reacting like that. We're just gonna make figuring out who did this a lot more difficult. Have either of you spoken to Arya since the trial? We have. I think she's doing the best she can, all things considered. No thanks to you. What? She's only in this situation because of you. Lucio, that's not... me. You're the one who's heartlessly prosecuting her. Damn. Aster has some balls. Tyrion, take notes. She's far too weak for this. If that's what you truly think of her, you're grossly misunderstanding the kind of person she is. She defends the role you're trying to force onto her, as she instead dedicated herself to fixing our broken kingdom, is defied, not defend, defied. Ever since this started, all you've done is insult her. But you know nothing about her, as she's stronger than you realize. Despite her lineage, she always carved her own path and pursued her own justice. Her own path! She only became a prosecutor because of him. What are you talking about? She became a prosecutor to fix a corrupt justice system from the inside. And who do you think put those ideas in her head? If she wanted to fix our system, she could have easily done so by slowly weakening House Sybil's influence. But she knew about your strange idolization of Ruby Timora. And she knew how closely you followed each and every one of her cases. I know why she became a prosecutor. And why did you become a prosecutor? She thought that if she became like your idol and defeated her, you might finally notice her. You're wrong, Lucio. Arya Steelwind would never care about me that much. Are you seriously that dense? When you were still engaged to Lady Freyga, you flaunted your relationship in front of my daughter with no regard to her feelings. I remember each and every time I heard her silently crying in her quarters because of how oblivious you are. Damn. So you do care, kinda. But damn. Whew. She's changed every part of herself in order to please you. Is he getting angry on her behalf? I had no idea. My daughter is far stronger than any of us. But she's weak when it comes to you. Lucio, there's no point in fighting amongst ourselves. Stay focused. It seems he cares for Arya a lot more than you realized. And the eye shows that his feelings are genuine. But then why is he doing everything he can to convict her? The mood's a little tense. I must ask you, Cuthbert, why are you going to such lengths for my daughter? What do you mean? Surely you understand the gravity in this situation. By taking part in this trial, you risk drawing the ire of both the nobility and whoever the Empress of Discord is. What are you planning? Lucio, I'm not planning anything. Please, do you honestly expect me to believe that? You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. Well... Scaled Lord, you actually are doing it for that reason. Is this what all Heavensborn are like? I don't know. I don't like thinking about it that way. I just can't stand by while I see injustice taking place. Yeah, Even if you're standing in my way, I'll do whatever it takes to save Arya. I wanna throw away such promises so loosely. Yeah, Tyrion. Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. I'm not. I will save her. Anyways, it appears you still have no idea who set the trap. Judging from the spell compendiums you have, neither Arya or Beatrice could have done it. But the patron could also be a mage. That means they could have set that trap too. Either way, looks like you won't be getting any information here. And you doubt the person who orchestrated this is any of the people you met thus far. There's only one last person you need to talk to. You make your way to the back of the alleyway that Tamora brought you a month ago. It will be too conspicuous to bring the Kingsguard with you. But that was the point of the Kingsguard? So they've hidden themselves in a building nearby. Okay, fair enough. They gave Celeste an enchanted runestone to hold. If she ever stops channeling her magic into it, the Kingsguard will be notified, and they'll storm the building. You know, I kind of feel like it should be... Okay, whatever. Kinda makes sense. Never mind. I was thinking maybe it would be better if she channeled her magic into the stone if danger arose, but then I just realized that how would she defend herself? So it does make sense. Never mind. Yeah. But doesn't that like have a risk of mage blight? Are you ready? Yeah. Let's do this. Texas style. The Eye Taker is your prime suspect. Everyone else has an alibi and lacks a motive. Not to mention, ERIS was with Beatrice when she went missing. Don't want to suspect her, but her father is a criminal. Well, now he's dead. And she still hasn't turned up. Alright. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Huh? What? There's no one here. The Spanish music is here, but not the Inquisition? Damn. Damn it. Of course he's not here. You betrayed him, and you knew where his hideout was. You take a close look at the desk he was sitting at during your previous visit. There's a thick layer of dust on it. It doesn't look like anyone's been here for a while. He must have moved his operation elsewhere the day you convicted Beatrice. I guess there's no point in staying hidden anymore. You see Celeste toss the Kingsguard runestone on the ground. Not a good idea. A few seconds later, you hear the footfalls of soldiers rushing towards your location. Freeze in the name of Wyvern God. Oh, you see him freeze as he scans the room and sees no one else there. Be careful, sir. They appear to have turned themselves invisible. They're not here, you idiot. Oh. Hey. It is possible. It is possible, okay? In fact, the one who's an idiot is Celeste. I'm sorry, Celeste, you are best girl, but I just had to say it, okay? That was a bad idea. You let out a frustrated sigh as you take a seat on the chair nearby. A cloud of dust is launched into the air as you do so. He had the last piece we needed. None of the other suspects had the means nor the motive. But he's long gone now. It's over. I'm sorry. But you did everything you could, didn't you? But it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. Part of you knew this was a long shot. If he were involved in this, he'd definitely keep his head down. What do we do now? There has to be someone who knows where he is. Oh no. We have to talk to her, huh? Wait a minute. There is one person who knows where he might be. How? What do you... You don't mean... At this point, it's the only option we have. Are you sure? You weren't exactly... I know. But I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of saving Arya. You're not looking forward to seeing her again. At least, that's what you keep telling yourself. Ugh. You have to process these feelings later. You have a job to do. Yeah, it's the table that the Eye Taker sat at the last time you were here. There's a thick layer of dust on it. I can see the back alley entrance. Dang. You must have used this to take a good look at visitors. Ah, several fantasy fiction novels. A lot of books from a series that I've read. Ah, fireplace. Never got a chance to look at this painting the last time we were here. Looks like some sort of crime lord. He. If I'm right, he's one of the previous eye takers. Looks more like a godfather to me. Back then, he had an even tighter grip on the criminal underbelly of Ralsomay. People used to call him the Raging Storm. Well, I'm gonna use that, you know, in the bedroom. What? But isn't Eye Taker already a nickname? Look, sir, I don't come up with these names.
Repario Arcanum.
Damn, this is an awesome office. Where's Tyrion's? You arrive at the office of Timora's law firm. Wow, it's so polished and bright, kinda. Damn, where's yours, Tyrion? According to Arya, Timora is still practicing. Hey, this is good. Oh wait, this is the title theme. Yeah. So it looks like she hasn't gone into hiding like the Eye Taker did apparently. And if anyone knows where he currently is, she will. You bring your hand to knock on the door, but you stop for a moment. Sir? After everything that's happened, you don't feel ready to face her. For the past month, all those things you said to her keep replaying in your mind. Come on. You know what Sonic says. It's time to face your fears. Okay, he didn't say that. Cullen Quinn did, but you know, it was in a Sonic game. You feel the familiar warmth of Celeste's hand again. You take a deep breath and steel your resolve. You knock on the door. Every moment of silence thereafter fills you with anxiety and dread. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm not currently accepting clients at... Hey, how's it going? Cuthbert? I'm surprised she's not pissed. She looked completely frozen for a second. For a while. But her gaze narrows as she notices the legion of knights escorting you. Are you here to arrest me? No, of course not. Can we come in? Yes, of course. You take a seat inside the office, but you really can't think of anything to say. How about start off with a little hello, and say the fact that you died today. I summoned a blood contract, except it wasn't really there, and I died. So that was nice. As the knights aren't really helping to alleviate the tension. Hey, Celeste, could you take the knights outside and do a perimeter of the building? Huh? But, are you sure? Yeah. But what if something happens? Celeste, we're in a populated building in the capital city of Wyvengard. I think I'll be fine. No, but... Sorry, you're right. I'll just... With the motion of her hand, the knights follow her out of the office. Right before she leaves, she waits at the door and looks at you for a while. But after a while, she realizes how long she's been staring and quickly closes the door. Adorable. Now then, let's get this over with. Really? It's not? Come on, let me see. Oh, fine. It's a painting of some sort of pirate. Nice painting, Tamora. He was a pirate that was very famous for ruthlessly destroying the ships of anyone who stood in his way. Is he Captain Jack Sparrow? During the Great Luminite War, the Wyvern Guard Crown hired him as a privateer to protect Oranax from the Theocracy Navy. He sailed near my hometown? During the Great War, Oranax was a vital foothold for Wyvern Guard's navy. Unfortunately, it was captured by the Theocracy and executed. Damn. But I hear he gave them a runaround for 8 years before he was captured. I've always wondered how you could afford these things. Guess I finally know now. Just, okay, yeah, see for the clients. Looks comfy, but she never let you sit in them when you were a child. It's a painting of a noblewoman? Not quite. That's Eliza Tantivy. Okay. She's a common folk professor at the Imperial Academy. She was. Keyword was. She died now. She's dead now. And the portrait was commissioned by one of her noble patrons. It really just shows off their wealth, though. It doesn't celebrate anything noteworthy. Why do you have this, then? I like her. She's a good reminder that the common folk are just as competent as the nobility. Sometimes more competent. It's starting to get dark outside. We don't have much time left.
Arcanum.
Wait, isn't she supposed to be outside? Okay. It's like, hey, so let's detect magic quickly. And it's like, yeah. Okay, you can go back. I guess that's how it goes. Can't see any, other alternative. Small talk, huh? Okay. Is Celeste okay? She seems a bit on edge right now. Yeah, I think she's been overprotective lately. I don't really blame her. I did almost die a few times in the past few days. What? It's a long story. 30 hours, in fact. And I don't think I'm even allowed to talk about it. Especially not with you right now. That last part came out with a little more disdain than you intended. You take a deep breath. I received your letters. Oh, did you? I haven't gotten the chance to read them yet. Of course, whenever you're not busy. This is really awkward. But you were going to have this conversation sooner or later. Perhaps it would be best to just be direct. The sad music. What's the name of it? I'll see later. I have the album anyway. Miss Tamora, I trusted you. I know. I trusted you. I told you everything about myself. I put all my hopes into you. And you lied to me. It happens. Relax. You told a criminal about the Eye of Horus. Heresy. It took me years before I was comfortable enough to tell you about it. And you knew that. Why did you even adopt me? You could have just left me in Oranax and moved on with your life. Why would you pull me into this? It sounds like she's trying to look for an answer, but nothing comes to her. I've started to think what my life could have been like. Could have done so many things. I might have been able to move on from losing my ma. But you adopted me. You made my entire life focused around that one moment. You literally asked to be an attorney. Okay, whatever. I had a son once. Before you, I mean. Huh? What? I wasn't always a city person. I used to live in an old farm. Old farm town. Just like McCoy's. My son and I used to run an old tea shop. Just the two of us. Wait, you ran a tea shop? Uncle Ira will like you. I know, it's ridiculous now that I think about it. But I was really happy back then. Oh. Tyrion, you better apologize after this. You better get on your knees, kiss the floor, and really beg. Wait. I'm hoping I didn't wake my mom up. It's like, what, 2 a.m. here? Okay. What happened? One night, a local nobleman had too much to drink at the local tavern. He barged into our shop and started destroying it with his magic. My son tried to stop him, but the Inquisition swept the entire case under the rug, obviously. They said the nobleman felt threatened and acted in self-defense. He never told you about this before. What was his name? It was Ryan. Oh. What did you do after Ryan died? I thought long and hard about what I wanted to do. I was hurt and blinded by rage, so I decided I would take justice into my own hands. You didn't. No. At the time, I thought that killing him would be too easy. I broke into his manor and found every incriminating document I could find. I found everything, from records of illegitimate children to plots he was making against other noble houses. I released everything to the public. It absolutely ruined him. That's when I realized there was a way to make them pay. You don't have to harm or kill anyone. You just release their secrets. Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty cool. You could just beat them at their own game. You could use the rules and laws they made against them. Just like an attorney. Yeah, just like an attorney. When I realized that, I moved to the city and started studying law. I read every book there was to read about Wyvernguard's laws, and I learned how to work the system. I started representing clients who were clearly being framed by the nobility. But I really didn't care about saving them. I just wanted to see the look on each noble's face when I implicated them with irrefutable evidence. Damn! I mean, as long as you get the job done, you know? But it got more difficult. As I started punching higher, the nobles got smarter and more influential. That's how it usually goes. I started to acquit my clients, but the trials got closer and closer each time. But I was arrogant, and I felt invincible. I thought that no matter what happened, justice would prevail. And then your mother's case happened. Whoa, damn. I've never met someone that remarkable before. She had this way of making you feel happy. No matter what kind of mood you were in. Probably because she's a Heavensborn, you know? Yeah, I remember. But I failed her. And I failed you. Miss Tamara, I never once blamed you for what happened. You're kind of doing it right now? Like, okay, not for the failing to, but for, yeah. I know, but that doesn't change the fact that I couldn't acquit her. She was executed because I didn't do enough. Blah, blah. When you asked me to train you to be an attorney, I was blinded by my desperation. Yeah, he asked you to train him to be an attorney. Do you remember now, Tyrion? You asked. I felt so alone and helpless. I wanted someone, anyone, to carry this burden with me. So how pathetic must I have been? That I'd look, or that in a grieving 10-year-old child. When I looked at you, all I wanted to see was myself. I saw a hurt and broken person who wanted revenge on the nobility. But I was too self-centered to realize you were nothing like me. You cared about people, and you cared more about saving your clients than harming the nobility. Damn. I mean, yeah, I guess. I think I knew all along, but I just refused to see it. Maybe you're right about me. What? Maybe I was just using you to make myself feel better. I took you from your home and forced you to dedicate your life to my dream. Maybe I never really cared. If I did care about you, I would have never pulled you into a life like this. I'm sorry, and I can't begin to apologize for doing that to you. Okay, come on. It's okay, it's okay. The eye shows that her feelings are genuine. But does that even matter at this point? I've been thinking long and hard about this. I want to forgive you, Mr. Mora, but I don't know if I can. I don't blame you, but I want to try. Yes! Yes! Okay. She looks away from you for a moment as she wipes a single tear. Mr. Mora. No, don't call me that. Huh? If you truly find it in your heart to forgive me, I want things to be different this time. I'm not your superior, nor your mentor anymore. Damn, rival. We're equals now. So call me by my first name. Oh, okay, Ruby. Damn. Saying it feels really strange after all these years. Yeah, like what? Damn. But you hope you can get used to it. Right. I almost forgot the entire reason why I came here. What is it? I didn't come here just to reconcile. I actually need your help with something. Okay? I need you to help me speak with the Eye Taker. Tyrion? I know, considering the circumstances, it will probably strain your partnership with him even more. Tyrion. But if you just tell me where he is, I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't get traced back to you. Tyrion. The Eye Taker is dead. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Now he knows. What? He died right after you convicted Beatrice. He was lynched by a mob of civilians. Talk about civilian arrest. What? Everyone's saying it was some sort of retaliation from House Freyga. Didn't you notice that he didn't send anyone after you? The ERIS said... Wait a minute. By the way, okay, whatever, I read this. Yeah, it was more than a conversation. Why would ERIS say that then? Who's ERIS? What? You met her before. She has long black hair and she wears a black dress. guess she really likes black. But anyways, she's the Eye Taker's daughter. Tyrion, the the Eye Taker's daughter has red hair. What? She was there when we spoke to him during Beatrice's trial. That's right. What are you talking about? Stop doing that! She was never at the meeting. Huh? What's going on? She was clearly there. If it weren't for her intervention, the Eye Taker would have attacked at that very moment. Why are you remembering things differently? I am sorry, Lucio, but whoever this patron is, they have full ownership of her mind. They could have easily commanded her to forget signing the contract in the first place. Okay, whatever. No. Tyrion? What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Part of you really hopes you're wrong about this. Why are Ruby's memories different from yours? There's only one explanation you can think of. But why? Her memories seem intact, except for her memories of ERIS. Since her disappearance, you're highly suspected that she was involved in this. Not only was she at the scene of the crime, she went missing at the same time Beatrice did. But you never thought to ask one question. Yeah, she's a qualified attorney, of course. Of course. A flood of memories come back to you. Warriors such as I must hone and develop our senses to survive in battle. Eventually, we develop the ability to sense enemies and anticipate danger. I heard that such senses are heightened when in the presence of oh, whatever. I'm not reading this. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's still very little you know about demons. So what's to say that one can't take the appearance of a human, but it's still a long shot. Trust me, it's a very accurate shot, okay? If you took the shot on the target, it'd be a bullseye, okay? Like a pixel perfect, millimeter by millimeter, nanometer by nanometer bullseye. But there is one way to find out for sure. Tyrion, talk to me. What's wrong? Ruby, I'm about to do something stupid. If I fall unconscious, I need you to call Celeste and tell her to contact Lord Asclepius or the Archduke. What? Oh. No, you're no, okay. If you're wrong about this, there's no way either of them will get here in time. And you're doing it anyway. But it's already late and the trial resumes tomorrow. You can't waste any more time traveling to either of these locations. Well, if you're wrong, you're traveling to the afterlife. You're gonna be saying hi to your mother if you get this wrong, you know? Like, hi ma, sorry, you know, that was just, you know, a little problems, yeah. And you'll get your ass whooped, you know? Eris, Illmater, wherever and whatever you are, but the Eye of Horus, I issue upon you a divine edict. Release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with Ruby Tamora. No, my eyes. Okay. So, you finally figured it out, my dearest Tyrion. This entire time, it's so damn bright. I've been chasing you! You have. It's been so entertaining watching you scramble around. You've been making contracts with people across Wyvern. You took control of Arya and Beatrice. But why? Why would you do any of this? I can't reveal all my secrets. This isn't the proper stage to have a final battle. I swear if this turns into like a freaking like a Hollow Knight boss battle, I'm going to lose my shit. You. But I suppose you've come this far. So how about I give you a little gift? Yeah, Empress of Discord, yeah. Upon signing this contract, okay, whatever. Access her memories. What was that? Ruby, Eris still made her as a demon. And she's not just any demon, she's the Empress of Discord. And you signed a blood contract with her. That's why you can't remember anything about her. What? Yeah, what? Tyrion, I swear on my life. I swear on my life. I didn't know anything about this. I know. She probably tricked you into signing this. She says she tricked Arya. Arya? What does the prosecutor have to do with this? Oh yeah, right. It's a secret. It's a secret. Come on, you two. I know things are kind of tense, but there's no need to... What are you holding? Is that a blood contract? Celeste. Eris is the Empress of Discord. What? It was her the entire time. She tricked Arya into signing the blood contract with her. And she probably controlled her and Beatrice to orchestrate the entire massacre. What? Oh yeah, she doesn't know. Tyrion, this is madness! I know I was scared of her that one time. But how could Eris be a demon? She looks nothing like Marinath. Oh yeah, she doesn't know at all. She's just like, what's going on? I know how unbelievable that is, but I used my divine edict with her name. That wouldn't have worked unless she was a demon. Yeah, I guess I can't disagree with that. We'll need to contact the Grand General immediately, sir. But if she's really a demon, is it possible to arrest her? It's already been a day. For someone like her, it would be more than enough time to skip town. We'll need to speak with the Archduke about this. Thanks, Ruby. You helped us more than you could ever know. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Celeste, let's go. We need to discuss our next course of action. Right. You're about to leave Ruby's office when she stops you. Tyrion, have you been using the Eye of Horus lately? Yeah? I can't say much about what I'm doing right now, but I am in the middle of a case. It's just that... What's wrong? Never mind. I don't think it's my place to say anything. I think it's just my usual paranoid self. I'm not the one with the ability to read minds anyway. So if you're not seeing it, it's probably nothing. Okay? I know you can't tell me about what you're doing. I have no idea what could possibly involve the Kingsguard, Steelwind, and the Empress of Discord. A video game. But just stay safe, okay? You're the only family I have left. I will. I promise. Yet you did. What did you do just now, Tyrion? You could have met your mom early. I'm just saying. Thank you. You finally finished the lead you've been looking for. But you're not sure where this will take you. Knowing what you know now, you almost feel a little afraid of what might happen. Who is ERIS? She's the Empress of Discord? Why would she go in to the trouble of orchestrating any of this? Because she's evil. She not only impersonated the Eye Taker's daughter, she also pretended to be your friend. Did she? What's her goal in all this? Hopefully, tomorrow will finally bring you the answers you're looking for. Oh my god. The moment those instruments came in, I knew I was in for a fright. Okay, come on, let's go. Don't play dumb with me. They told me what you really are. What's your game, demon? Why would you just deliver yourself to our doorstep? Oh, Orim. I've put far too much work into this story to miss the final act. I can't wait to see how this ends. You killed 3 people and enslaved an innocent girl too, actually. I mean, if you're gonna count Miss Tomorrow, maybe 3? I mean, she ain't exactly innocent, but still. Is this some kind of game to you? That's exactly what this is to me. And me. I'll admit, looking back, it does seem a bit derivative and full of typos. But I think I've done enough to differentiate myself from those that came before. Wait, what? There's more? What do you mean? It's a shame about the timing of it all, though. You goddamn insane. Took you long enough. Yeah, thanks for that. I guess the Oatfish Inquisition Commander does have some observation skills after all. Whatever. You better not try anything. You know I can't lie, so I'll reassure you. I promise I won't hurt anyone while I'm in this prison. We're finally approaching the climax, Tyrion. No more deductions, no more talking, no more god-awful teasing when we both know who's really behind this. It's just me and you. I'm finishing this. I'd normally cut it off here, but I'm finishing this. Hello, your lordship. I believe this is the first time we met. I hate you so much. You're a lot smaller than I expected. Who is this woman? I don't talk shit, you know? Why have they brought a civilian before the Scaled Lord? I'm not over the table slam, by the way. People of the court, thank you for your patience. Until now, we've known this woman as ERIS Mater, and ever since the massacre, we've been trying to determine who orchestrated this. We only knew that Arya Steelwind signed a blood contract with a demon called the Empress of Discord. We still knew very little about this demon. We have no idea who they were, or what they even looked like. But we know the truth now. I'm not over that. I have to continue. I have to, okay. People of the Wyvern nobility, the woman on the witness stand isn't a civilian. She's the demon known as the Empress of Discord. I have no idea how, but her form is that of a human. Is this done to piss me off? Is this done to rustle my jimmies? Why is he doing it so much? Using this disguise, she entered the Grand Cathedral posing as Beatrice Frega's guide. She then aided the patron by using Beatrice Frega to help Arya Steelwind massacre members of the nobility.
Objection!
Why are we continuing with this? She's already admitted to taking part in the massacre. Let's force her to tell her who the patron is and be done with this. Oh, how typical. The Grand General thinks he can solve all of his problems with violence. Violence ain't, a solution. But, Well, let me ask you this. Why are you assuming the patron is a human? Huh? In Arya's contract, it says the patron is an individual who gives the contract to her. How do you know I'm not the individual? I go by many names. The Empress of Discord is only one of them. If what you're saying is true, that makes this a simpler matter. We simply need to execute you for your crimes against the kingdom. Haven't you forgotten what my underling said during Frega's trial? As a demon, I can never truly die. If you destroy my body, I'll simply reform in the abyssal hells. I wonder, what might happen to your daughter if you were to draw my ire? Oh boy. You're prosecuting her and playing the villain. But I know the truth. You secretly care about her, don't you? What nonsense are you spouting? Yeah, don't taunt the demon girl, please. The only demon girl I like is Shamiko. Okay? When you saw she had Mage Blight, you had to prosecute her. You held on to the little hope that you could convict her and convince her to take a plea deal. As the king's wife, her position might be salvageable. And you did this all so she could be with her beloved Aster. What? But then it was revealed she signed a blood contract with me. That changed everything. Mage Blight is one thing, but a demon owning her soul? She can't very well be a queen like this, now can she? You had to find out who the patron was before her trial ended, didn't you, Lucio? Otherwise, your beloved daughter would never be set free. And you did all this because you feel bad for what you did to her. Everything I've done was for the good of House Steelwind. Ah, is that what you were doing? Because of the way I see it, you abandoned her for her entire childhood. You felt so guilty about killing her mother that you couldn't bear to face her. No, ERIS, stop this. And you know what they did to her? You didn't just take away her mother. You took away her father too. You starved her of any affection. She couldn't help but latch onto the first person to show her any kind of superficial kindness. ERIS. She didn't fall in love with Aster. She became obsessed with him. She stopped being her own person as she clings onto him like a parasite. She changed everything about herself to suit his likes and desires. Okay, not to spoil the moment, but does that mean, like, she saw that he likes goth girls and then, yeah, maybe. And you knew deep down in your heart, you knew that if he is ever taken away from her, she will fall apart. Since I pity you so much, I'll let you in on a little secret. Killing me won't save your daughter, and you don't have the means to confine me. And even if you know who I am, your daughter will never be safe from my influence. What? But I suppose there's one way to break my contract. What is it? My contract will bind Arya Steelwind to the patron as long as they both live. If you truly want to free your daughter from my control, all you have to do is kill her. Do the poor thing a favor and put her out of her misery. You little bitch. I will hunt you till the end of... Enough. Lucio, we cannot antagonize her if we want to find out how this happened. Is she right? Is Arya's fate truly doomed? There has to be something you can do. Divine Vaporize? No? I just don't understand, Eris. Why are you doing this? You're not a noble. You're probably not even a citizen of Isengard. Why would you go through the trouble of doing any of this? Tyrion, why are you here? Just to suffer? What? Why do you constantly risk your life for the sake of others? Why do you seek justice in a clearly unjust world? I don't know, honestly. Damn. I think you do know. The answer is simple. You do it because it satisfies you. You save people. You fight the system. You just love indulging in your own heroics, don't you? That's not... It feels good, doesn't it, Tyrion? You know you're the only righteous person in an unjust society. When you succeed, you're hailed as a hero. And if you fail, it's all society's fault, not yours. No matter what happens, you can take solace in the knowledge that you're so much better than everyone else. The superiority you feel over them must be intoxicating. Your divine blood makes it so. You just can't resist giving into it. But just as your divine blood compels you to do good, my hellish blood compels me to do the opposite. I just can't help but take every opportunity to make you all suffer. My entire purpose is to see each and every one of those their faces contorted into agony and despair. Humanity is a stain on the world. They're worthless parasites who steal, maim, and kill to get what they want. That's all they are, and I despise those who try to pretend that they're anything different. Oh boy, yeah. You're wrong, Eris. Humanity is so much more than you realize. And I truly pity you if that's all you see in us. Oh, so now it's us. That actually just reminded me. There's something I hate even more than humanity. I despise the Celestials of the upper planes who go against the natural order. They condemn and abolish... Wait, abolish? Admonish beings like me, all while watching humanity suffer from their secluded little heaven. They realize that humanity would never willingly choose good over evil, so they created the Heavensborn to tip the balance in their favor. It's so self-indulgent that it makes me want to puke. So so technically Heavensborn are prophets, and Tyrion is okay. Huh? That's what the Heavensborn are? It is, and I've made quite a hobby of breaking them and sending them back to their creators. I throw them to the deepest pit of despair before extinguishing their lives. There's been no greater joy in my eternal life. It took a lot of work to get you right where I need you, Tyrion. Wait, are you saying... You asked me why I did this, didn't you? My actions that day were all for you, my dearest Tyrion. Also, I could see the despair on your face when you realized the truth. Tyrion. No.
Objection!
That's enough out of you, bitch. Lucio? Cuthbert, you promised me that we would save my daughter together. I'm sorry, You said those words to me with such conviction. Yet here you stand, quivering like a bitch. Are a few meager doubts enough to force a retreat from you? Doubts? What are the doubts supposed to be? Is that all it takes to defeat the infamous Tyrion Cuthbert? He's probably desperate at this point. If ERIS is the patron, there's very little hope for Arya. Unlike Beatrice, her blood contract was short and concise. There's very little room for interpretation, so you probably can't dispute it either. But what kind of attorney would you be? No, what kind of friend would you be if you didn't see this through? ERIS, we didn't call you here to wax poetic with you, what? Wax poet? Is that a real phrase? The people you've harmed have a right to know what you did that day. So either give us your testimony or don't get out. Don't get out. That's a bad idea, Tyrion. Even now, you are still undeterred. I really do love that about you. But I do wonder how long it will last. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh. Okay. That's a new one. It's true. I was the one that masterminded this. I knew about the king's funeral at the Grand Cathedral, so I forced Beatrice Freyga to allow me to accompany her. When I was there, I used my contracts with Beatrice Freyga and Arya Steelwind to compel them to act against their wills. And through their actions of Beatrice Freyga and Arya Steelwind, I facilitated the deaths of Lloyd, Coraline, and Garrick. The only motivation for my actions that day was to harm Tyrion Cuthbert's friends and make him suffer. And before you ask, aside from my thralls, I was acting alone that day. I didn't follow direct or indirect orders from anyone. Your testimony's pretty thorough. Of course, I am a demon after all. Since I'm unable to lie, I suppose it'd be best to be as detailed as possible. That way, there's no room for doubts. Isn't that wonderful, Tyrion? Ugh, she's definitely playing with you. She may not have technically lied, but she's definitely not acting in good faith. You should look at her testimony more closely. So you completely carried out this plan yourself? Well, I clearly had the help of Beatrice Freyga and Arya Steelwind, so I wasn't truly acting alone. You know what I meant. Yes, I just can't help myself sometimes. To state things plainly, no human willingly helped me with my plan that day. You know she can't lie, but she probably had a lot of practice deceiving people. You should keep your wits about you. How did you know it was supposed to be a closely guarded secret? Oh, Tyrion, I can't tell you all my secrets now, can I? You can't exactly threaten to charge her with perjury. It's a surprise that she's even testifying in the first place. Until you can extract all the information she has, you'll just have to play along with her games. What a terrifying ability. Thank you for noticing. I hate you so much. That wasn't a compliment. Yeah. If I find it all I find it all quite sickening how you demons prey on people. Prey? People know what they're signing up for when they sign a contract with a demon. You can hardly, again, terms and conditions, you can argue that it's, like not a demon, but in reality, it's pretty darn close, You can hardly blame me for collecting what's been freely offered. Please, we both know that Arya didn't thoroughly or willingly sign that contract. Aren't you just assuming that? What? How did you know that she didn't knowingly sign a contract with me? My client would never willingly sign a contract with you. Really? What if I were to threaten her dearest fiancé? You may see Arya as a paragon of justice. But everyone knows. Everyone has their breaking points. That's true. Tell us what circumstances she signed the contract. You knew it. She's just trying to get inside your head. Arya would never sign a contract like that, even if it were to protect Aster. Why are you using their full names? You know I can't lie, so I thought I'd give you something. For example, I could easily refer to another Steelwind or another Freyja that I enthralled. The list is very long, Damn. Ignore her, Lucio. She's trying to get under your skin. Anyways, aside from Pierce, Leloid, and Sybil, aside from them, were key members of the nobility, yeah. What reason could you possibly have to kill the three of them? I didn't. What? Yeah, what? I guess it was just for the hell of it, right? Pun may be intended. I didn't have a reason to kill them. I just happened to facilitate their deaths. No, but... You specifically went after them. I did, but I didn't have any particular reason to do so. But that doesn't make any sense. I suppose it doesn't. Anyways, would you like me to add that to my testimony? What? It would help you, right? I suppose so. She has got to be the most unpredictable witness you cross-examined. Stop. Just stop. You are making me feel so many horrible emotions. I didn't even know there were more negative emotions than anger and sadness until you did that. We already established that Pierce was killed due to his knowledge of Celeste's parentage. How could you possibly have no motivation to see them dead? Aren't you just assuming that? I'm not. It's the only logical conclusion. And that's where you made your mistake. You're assuming I act logically. Damn it. You're a bit out of your element right now. Every murder you're investigated has always followed some kind of logic. But ERIS is a different beast altogether. For all you know, she could be completely insane. What do you mean? She is completely insane. She is! That's a fact! That's as undeniable as you need air to live. That's as undeniable as... as fire is hot! Yeah, okay, that'll do, yeah. You might be able to You might be very well be seeing connections that aren't there. Yeah, she makes you doubt yourself. Is something wrong, Tyrion? I went through all the trouble to get your attention. The least you could do is appreciate it.
Objection!
Enough! Stay on topic, bitch. Okay, maybe you should not swear so much. I don't like it. I'm not complaining about this. But if you really wanted to make me suffer, why not just go after the people close to me? Oh? But what would be the fun in that? Killing people is such an easy task to accomplish. Even a child can do it. There are much more effective ways to make someone suffer. Why did you find the need to specify that? To leave less room for doubt. Beatrice used an indirect order to feign innocence for your previous trial, right? But did you work together with anyone to facilitate the massacre? Of course I did. I worked together with Beatrice Frege and Arya Steelwind. Ugh, you know what I meant. My apologies. I just can't help myself sometimes. I see it clearly so you can be certain. I did not have a contract with anyone that wanted to facilitate any of those murders. I was acting on my own free will. Even when she says it directly, you can't help but doubt everything she says. You just need to examine her testimony carefully. She technically can't lie, but she's clearly hidden something in her testimony. Instead of examining the wording of her statements, focusing on what she's clearly trying to imply. Oh yeah, focus on that, yeah. You might be able to find a contradiction.
Objection!
Eris, it's clear your testimony is contradictory. Sorry, but that wasn't the right answer. Did you notice how the music didn't stop? What? You're a little lost about what she's saying, but she's right. Stop. Stop it, please. That wasn't the contradiction you were looking for. Stop it, please. Okay, I feel violated. I feel very violated.
Objection!
Ha! The music stopped this time. Ha! Gotcha. Eris, you said that you needed Arya to kill them as quickly and efficiently as possible. But that's not exactly what happened, huh? Yes, it appears I underestimated your little bodyguard. Things lasted a lot longer than I anticipated. Like this playthrough. I spent like 30 hours on it. That's not what I was referring to. Oh? You said that you needed Arya to kill them as efficiently as possible. Stop doing that. Please! Spare me! Please! That doesn't exactly match up with what happened to Pierce, huh? That's so? I look on her face. Why did she look so happy, and why is she looking at my soul? Okay. Eris, unlike the murders of Lloyd and Sybil, Pierce was murdered with a blade frozen with magic. It's such an extremely convoluted way to kill someone. It would only make sense if you were trying to hide the evidence, but that clearly wasn't your intent. I agree, so why would I do that? For the love of God, woman, that you stop speaking in riddles. I have no love for any god aside from myself. She's behaving differently than she was during her testimony. She's being vague. She's still hiding something? Okay. Stop getting baited by her words and take a moment to think about this. She's good at misdirecting you and playing with everyone's emotions. So stick with the facts you know for sure. Stick with the facts you know for certain. In her testimony, she said the following. Ow, my eyes. She could have been trying to mislead you. No, considering who she... Oh yeah, right. I didn't read this. You know what? You probably read it. You're adults, right? So you can read? Yeah. I'm like a kid, so I can hardly read. No, considering who she is, she was definitely trying to mislead you. By the way, 22 is still, like, an age for being a kid, right? I swear I don't mean that in the Minecraft YouTuber way, okay? Didn't have a reason to kill those 3 victims, but she might have had a reason to kill in general. Seems like a stretch though. Did say something that she did all this for you. Did she set all this up so you would have a mystery to solve? It's too hard to read. Her demented mindset. Perhaps one of her other phrases has something you can use. For all you know, she could have had a very specific reason to kill them. But she said it multiple times she didn't have a reason. Of all the parts of the statement, that seems like the most direct. Perhaps one of her other phrases, okay, whatever. She said that she needed Arya to kill the victims. But that phrasing didn't necessarily mean that she required Arya to do this. Although, you don't think she... You still don't know the circumstances that she signed the contract under. So perhaps Arya was the only powerful mage she could trick or coerce into giving up control. Beatrice? Isn't Beatrice like super strong? But either way, that doesn't really mislead you. Perhaps one of the other phrases, okay? She needed Arya to do the murders quickly and efficiently. But because of Celeste's ability to fight Arya, that didn't end up happening. But that hardly seems like something intentional on her end. She admitted multiple times that she underestimated Celeste. This means that she was truly caught off guard by her. Okay, one of the other phrases, okay. She said her victims instead of the victims. It's a small distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And you recall Marinath using the same trick during Beatrice's trial. Which can only mean one thing. The victims in this case aren't the same as her victims. ERIS. Which of the people in this case were your victims? Well, considering what happened, you could say that everyone at the cathedral that day was my victim. Yes, but who was killed directly by Beatrice Freyga or Arya Steelwind? I knew it. You're hiding something, huh? Is that what you think? It's definitely possible. Again, with these fake answers. Why would she even agree to this? To break you? There's nothing any of you can threaten her with, and nothing you can do to permanently harm her. She could have easily gone into hiding. She never had to come here, which means she wanted to come here. But why? Just tell me, Eris, who killed Lloyd? Arya Steelwind. Who killed Coraline Sybil? Arya Steelwind. Who killed Garrick Pierce? Why are you staying silent? Out with the demon! Who killed Garrick Pierce? I refuse to answer. Oh no, she invoked the fifth. She's doing this on purpose. In her own obnoxious way, she's trying to guide you to the truth. For what purpose? Is she refusing to answer the question? It must mean the answer is different from her previous answers. An unknown person killed Pierce. That must mean... Stop slamming the table. peace. Oh my god. He's slamming the table every 5 seconds. I'm surprised his hands aren't broken. Okay, if he slams the table, by the end of it, if his hands aren't broken, I'm going in there and breaking them myself. I will somehow. Okay? Eris, you're not the patron described in the contract, are you? Who knows? I neither confirmed nor denied it. Are you serious? I forgot the voice. I grow sick of your games, demon. You knew it. The murders were too politically motivated to be completely random. You can unequivocally prove the patron's identity by issuing a divine edict. But because of the risk of getting it wrong, that just leaves you right where you started. Stop! Who is the patron, Eris? Who's responsible? You want me to find out the truth? So why are you staying silent? Because it will be so much better when you discover it yourself. That means you already have the evidence you need to do so. You felt it, haven't you? Ever since the investigation started, you felt a nagging feeling at the back of your mind, haven't you? How did you? It's right in front of you, Tyrion. You're just refusing to see it. You're refusing to see who I made a contract with that day. You made a contract with the patron on that day? Even with the eye of a god, you're still blinded by your human sentimentality. So think more carefully. Who killed Garrick Pierce that day? Okay, think, Tyrion, think. Let everything else disappear from the world, and only think of the facts. If Eris wasn't the patron, that must mean someone else was controlling her actions. But they still coordinated with Eris, who had control of Beatrice. In an extremely roundabout way, she admitted Arya was used to killing Lloyd and... okay, yeah. When the patron killed those two, they were able to effectively counter every magical defense they brought up. What do we already know about the patron through the first two murders? They knew Lloyd needed oxygen in his forced cage, and they knew Sybil could still drown if she was frozen by hold creature and affected by stone skin. They're very well versed in using magic lethally. So whoever did this had an in-depth knowledge of high-level magic. Not only that, they came up with creative ways to bypass the defenses put up by Lloyd and Sybil. Yes, they had the ability to react quickly and decisively. But things changed when they murdered Pierce. Eris implied that neither Arya nor Beatrice killed Pierce. So did the patron kill him personally? But why? They already had control of Arya. I would imagine the entire point of enthralling her would be to hide their own involvement. You know, I'm thinking about it, and I just thought of a person, and I don't like it, okay? Okay, think of this. Who knows Shape Liquid? Who learned... Okay, let me narrow it down a bit. Who learned Shape Liquid at the beginning of Case 5? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like where it's heading. Did they become impatient because Celeste was holding her ground against Arya? No, Beatrice was already able to slip past them. That's how she was able to knock you and Pierce out with sleep. Why didn't Eris use Beatrice to kill Pierce? Hey, it rhymes. If the patron was coordinating with Eris, she could have easily had Beatrice kill Pierce. They wanted to kill Pierce personally. Does that mean Pierce's murder was more emotionally driven than the other two? That must explain why the method used to murder him was so contrived. Apparently, it's right there. So what aren't you seeing? Whoever did this, they murdered Lloyd and Sybil. And those two were house leaders of the Four Pillars. In a way, they both represented corrupted parts of our kingdom's government. The Lloyd essentially got away with murdering Justin Way. Sybil clearly had an apathetic approach in remedying the corruption within the justice system. But the biggest clue you have is the one that ERIS indirectly gave you. Okay. The truth. She wants you to discover it. At first, you thought she was trying to make you feel guilty for what happened. But if that were true, she wouldn't still be here. There's still something else that she wants you to realize. Because it will throw you into despair somehow. Let's review everything you deduced about whoever she made a contract with. Through the way they controlled Arya, they were creative and skilled at using magic. They must have been constantly exposed to creative uses of magic. Not to mention, they somehow handed a blood contract to Arya and had her sign it. Going by what you know, Arya was either threatened or tricked into signing the blood contract. So whoever did this must have had the strength to threaten her, or they were deeply trusted by her. In addition to that, they must have been close to the prayer room when the attack started. Yeah, do the dots start connecting? Yeah. And lastly, they must have had an emotional grudge against Garrick Pierce. Oh boy. Who did ERIS make a blood contract on? Was it on the day of the murder? Oh boy. Oh man, please be wrong, please be wrong, please be wrong. Oh no. No. Ugh, man. God damn it. No, not again. I'm not strong enough for this. Come on. What? No. This can't. I'm not strong enough for this, man. I'm not strong enough. But I have to. It's the most logical conclusion. It's what you know thus far. Who did ERIS make a blood contract with on the day of the murder? Yeah, it's like, you know, don't you? No, you know. No. It can't be it. It's not possible. ERIS wanted to make you suffer, but you can't run away from this. You owe it to Arya. No, you owe it to everyone within Wyvern to see this through. You need to follow through, no matter how painful it is. Can I just say ERIS? You know? No? No? Okay, fine. Stop it. It has to be someone else. She would never... Can you think of anyone else? Who else could Arya have chosen? Who else could she have chosen? And that would make you feel like this. Maybe. I'll go through everyone. Who did ERIS... Yeah, I know. Please, no. Damn it. I can't scream, it's like 3 AM, so, you know. Your scream of anguish echoes through the ruins. Everyone is caught off guard and stares at you in confusion. What is this? Is everything okay, Mr. Cuthbert? Tyrion, are you? You can feel her eyes well up as you look at her. One look at your expression tells her everything she needs to know. Oh no! Okay. Okay. There it is! You realized it, haven't you? I've been waiting for this. What are you talking about? I demand an explanation. Mr. Cuthbert, what have you discovered? Tell them, Tyrion. Tell them who did this. Issue your divine edict right now. You want to be wrong. You never wanted anything more than in your entire life. I swear, if okay, come on, no, come on. I have to be strong. Nothing, okay, come on. Nothing will make you happier than have this edict fail, even if it were to cost you your life. But you know the truth. ERIS Ilmater, Empress of Discord. Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. I don't want you, of all people, name-dropping this game, okay? Title-dropping this, okay? Yeah. By the Eye of Horus. I issue upon you a divine edict. Release thy guards, and manifest your blood contract with... Say it! Say it! Release thy guards, and manifest your blood contract with... Celeste McCoy. With the apparent death of Tyrion Cuthbert, the Empress of Discord shall revive him, contingent upon the eternal servitude of Celeste McCoy. Henceforth, Celeste McCoy's soul shall be eternally bound to the abyssal hells. As part of her servitude, she shall engage in actions deemed necessary to secure the compliance and cooperation of Arya Steelwind in the Empress's endeavors. And lastly, it's stipulated that Celeste McCoy, of her own volition and agency, shall bring about the demise of Garrick Pierce by her own hands. Afterwards, Tyrion Cuthbert's consciousness shall be restored. Wait, when was this made again? I died? Tyrion, I'm sorry, What the hell is going on? Demon, what is the meaning of this? It's exactly what it looks like. The patron you've been looking for has been standing in front of you the entire time. Miss McCoy, did you sign a blood contract with the Empress of Discord? I did. It was the only thing that could have saved Tyrion. What? I never fought Arya. I fought Beatrice and Eris. They broke past me and ran into the prayer room. But the person they killed wasn't Pierce. It was you. Tyrion, you... Oh no. Oh no. Why? She can't even bring herself to say it. Do you realize now, Tyrion? Fuck you. Stop it. Celeste McCoy is the most important person in your life. She was the last person you had that didn't betray you. And she signed away her soul to me, all to save you. If this is how the game ends... No, this isn't how the game ends. No. This can't possibly be how the game ends. No way. Why the somber look, Lucio? Weren't you going to execute the patron the moment you knew? McCoy, does this mean what I think it means? Yes. I'm the one who tricked Arya into signing that blood contract. What? How could you? I was so stupid. When I made that deal with her, I didn't expect her to... She used that contract to make you act against your will. So it wasn't just Steelwind and Miss Frege who were controlled that day. You realize it, don't you, Lucio? As long as the contract of the patron exists, your daughter will always be vulnerable to my influence. You can't kill me. So there's one solution to free your daughter. I must execute Celeste McCoy. What? Understand one thing, Mr. Cuthbert. After what you've done for my daughter, I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. But I'll do what I must. Lucio, we can't act rashly. I'll let you all on a little demonic secret. Doesn't matter if you confine her within a prison, the patron will be able to take control of Arya, no matter where she is. But if you kill her, Arya will be free from my control. Do it. What? What are you saying? I should have done this from the beginning. When I realized what happened, I should have just come forward and admitted what I did. But I kept holding on to the hope that it was all some kind of trick. I prayed and prayed for the patron to be someone else. Tyrion, I was hoping you'd find something that would prove all this wasn't my fault. You finally found the culprit you've been looking for, and it absolutely breaks your heart. That nagging feeling you've been experiencing is because you were subconsciously refused to believe that she would betray you like this. Actually, it still hasn't gone away. This uneasiness is still there. Are you still in denial? No, this is different. I suppose there's no reason to continue with this. Wait, what? I sympathize with your position, Cuthbert, but even McCoy recognizes what must be done. It's over. I will not allow this demon to control my daughter any longer. You can't just... Kingsguard, restrain him. Wait, Lucio. That's enough! Am I happy to see you? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh boy. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm never ready, but come on, let's do this. What kind of court is this? Not the civil one. To everyone's surprise, Arya leaps from the platforms above and landed right on the witness stand. She forcibly pushed ERIS out of the way. Something that catches even her off guard. Yeah, screw her. Arya? I'm so sorry, Celeste, you are innocent until you're proven guilty. I won't let any judgment pass onto you until that's unequivocally proven. But Arya, I did this! Arya, what are you doing? How dare you, father? What? How could you possibly think that you have the right to decide who lives and who dies? If you were actually a prosecutor, I would file you for your immediate disbarment. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only bar exam he had was a limbo bar, probably. Or threatening someone, I don't know. And you, Mr. Cuthbert, how can you just stand there? Me? You're Celeste's attorney! Well, I mean, now, I guess. Isn't it your job to defend her until her last breath? I didn't see the truth because I didn't want to believe it. I almost let it slip away because of my own personal feelings. I almost put you at risk. As much as it pains me to do so, I need to approach this objectively. Tyrion! To hell with that. Hell yeah. Huh? Justice may be blind, but it's not heartless. I see it in her eyes when she's with you, Tyrion. You mean the world to her. She consigned her very soul to hell to protect you. If you abandon her when she needs you most, I will never forgive you. To be honest, I don't think anyone will. I won't. I definitely won't. You will hear my desk slam, you know. Tyrion, Celeste, can you testify about what happened? What? But... Arya's right. We need to do this properly. I agree, and I will not pass judgment until we have determined exactly what happened. I love you so much, dragon guy. It's obviously he wants to be done with this as soon as possible. But even if he controls the Kingsguard, the rest of the room is clearly against him. Fine, do as you wish. But the moment we're certain of the truth, I will do what's necessary. Very well. Miss McCoy, please take the stand. Okay. Celeste. Tyrion, can you testify about what you did that day? Yeah. It's all come full circle. Oh, fuck you, Tyrion. Fuck you, Ares. You stop it. The truth is, Ares rewrote your memories, Tyrion. You're actually knocked out at 145. Okay, what did it say before? Okay, no. We went to the prayer room a lot earlier for our meeting, and the commotion we heard was actually Beatrice and Ares attacking the guards at 140. They tripped me and slipped into the prayer room, and Beatrice, she killed you. I didn't know what to do. That's when Ares told me she would resurrect you in exchange for killing Pierce. I know she... Why am I saying that? Okay, maybe I'm still upset. Okay, come on. This is for Celeste. No need to be sad. Come on, I can do this. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I just wanted you back. I didn't care about what happened to me. I didn't realize she used my eternal servitude to take control of my body. She used me to trick Arya into signing another blood contract. After that, I followed her through with my end of the deal. I killed Pierce so she wouldn't bring Tyrion back. The nagging feeling's still there. There's something off about her testimony. On with it then. Begin your cross-examination. Gladly. Okay, come on. I can do this. She rewrote my memories? I didn't realize it till after you woke up and gave your statement to the Inquisition. She must have changed her memories when she resurrected you. Eris has the power to take control of people against their will? And she clearly has the power to bring people back from the dead. But if that's true, you can't even trust your own memories. Right. I suppose you didn't have control of Arya till then. Does that mean you never fought her? I'm sorry for lying, but I had to create an alibi. Celeste, the Inquisition arrested her because of your testimony. The testimonies of Prince Alaric and High Speaker also implicated her. Miss Steelwind also already knew she was compromised due to finding the purple mark in her pocket. I'm sure things would have ended the same way, regardless of testimony. What did Freyga and that demon do when you found them, McCoy? How did they trick you so easily? When I went to see what was going on, I only saw Eris and Beatrice standing over the guards' dead bodies. They acted like someone else had killed them. Then they lied to me and said that they wanted to go into the prayer room for protection. That's when Beatrice... How did Beatrice kill me? She hit you with some kind of necromancy spell, but it didn't visibly wound you. When I checked your body, it was already cold. Your heart was stopped. I think she used necrotic blight. So that's why he said that I had traces of necromancy on me. She must have lied about trying to heal you. What did you do after I died? Oh man. Oh no! Dude! Okay, I can do this. Come on. I'm sure it was her goal from the very beginning. She wanted you to make a deal with her. It was all so she could make me suffer. Tyrion, I'm so... Stop. Just... don't. How could you possibly think that was okay? I knew it was wrong, but I just couldn't. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do. There's no sense in admonishing her now, Mr. Cuthbert. There will be plenty of time for that later. Right, that part was written in a slightly misleading way. She must have thought the Empress would whisk her away to serve her in hell. But instead, she took control of her immediately after. You should have known better. Anyways, how did you trick Arya? Yeah, I didn't have full control of my actions, but I remember what happened. She probably wanted me to watch while she was using me to do... whatever. I'm so sorry. I told Arya that Pierce was demanding a plea deal in exchange for telling me who my parents were. Eris made Beatrice put an illusion over the contract to make it look like a request for an appeal. And since Pierce was convicted for killing my father, she respected my wishes. Wait, something about that... sounds fundamentally wrong. Which one was it again? Okay. That's not... How could you think I ever wanted that, Celeste? I know you wouldn't want this, but it just wasn't fair. Why should a person like him get to live instead of you? It was an easy choice. That goes against everything I stand for. I know, and I don't care if you hate me after this. But even now, I would still make the same choice. I don't hate. Perhaps we should stay focused on what's happening for now. She's clearly sincere. She wouldn't intentionally lie about something like this. But why would you feel like something she said doesn't match up with the evidence you have? You need to examine her statements more closely.
Objection!
Wait, that was it? I spent like 20 to 30 minutes on this. Okay, fine. You know what? Okay. 30 minutes, so what? Now you know how I got like 32 hours playtime on Tyrion Cuthbert. It's because I'm dumb, okay? I'm dumb. That's why. Okay, Celeste, according to you, we heard a commotion at 1:40 p.m. and you went out to investigate. That's when you saw Eris and Beatrice. Yeah, I lied about my fights against Arya because you would have won. I never even fought her. If that's true, how would you explain the discrepancy? You can't even trust your own memories. But Leif's shouldn't have been affected. The thing is, Celeste, something about the timeline doesn't match. The evidence. Really? But I was sure of the time. We were supposed to be at the meeting at 1:45. Wait, what? Our meeting? Scheduled for 1:45, right? What's wrong, Mr. Cuthbert? Celeste, there's something fundamentally off about your testimony. Huh? I swear I'm not lying. The timeline of what happened is completely off. A lot of your testimony doesn't add up with what we learned so far. Firstly, it's about the exact time you saw Eris and Beatrice. According to you, you saw them at 1:40. But Leif, Miriam, and that guy didn't lose track of them until 2. What? When did they say that? What are you talking about? You were there with me when we spoke to them. Oh no. I know. I was paying really close attention. I needed to see how close you were to finding me out. So why can't I remember? She can't remember. Cuthbert, judging by what happened to you, Eris Illmater clearly doesn't need a contract to affect people's memories. It's possible she changed the memories of Leif Frigga and her entourage. It's not just that, Lucio. There's something else that Celeste is clearly remembering differently that contradicts a physical piece of evidence. Yeah, which physical piece of evidence contradicts Celeste's memories? Oh yeah, the letter. I forgot about this. Celeste, this letter from Garrick Pierce told us to meet him at 2. What? Eris may have changed my memories, but changing a physical piece of evidence is a different thing entirely. But we don't have the full extent of her capabilities. Can we really rule that out? You were conscious. Illmater had plenty of time to access your body and belongings. At this point, anything's possible, and Eris is far too unpredictable to say for sure. But if Lucio's right, she would have gone and done whatever she wanted. She could have wiped the memories of every witness who saw the crimes, and she could have manipulated the crime scenes however she wished. But if she'd done so, there would have been logical inconsistencies. Until Celeste was revealed as the patron, every piece of evidence you found or deduced has been logically consistent. The contradictions in what she said could be explained by Eris changing several elements of the crime. What explains Celeste's contradictory memories of what happened. But there's a far simpler explanation. She's dumb. Celeste, Eris currently has your eternal servitude. If she could manipulate my memories, what's to say she's not manipulating your memories right now? I guess that's possible. But why would she even bother doing that? She would need to do that unless she has something to hide. Are you serious? What's more to hide? Whatever it is, it's important enough to make drastic changes to Celeste's memories. Wait, if that's true, that means Celeste's true memories will tell us exactly what we need to know. Another divine spell? But even though you're right, I can't remember what really happened. She has full control of my mind. Stop. Please stop slamming the table. That doesn't matter. It's just like every cross-examination we ever done. If you keep testifying, she'll keep changing your memories to tell more lies. If you keep pointing them out, we'll eventually arrive at the truth. Wait a minute. Her eyes look different. Oh no, Eris, you... Celeste? It's really how obnoxious, how resilient you are. What? Why can't you all just give up already? Eris? Is that you? What are you? Unfortunately, your little interrogation ends here. Kingsguard, what are you doing? Destroy Ilmater's body. Too late, Lucio. I win. Celeste? Damn it. Eris, what did you do to her? I put her to sleep, just like I did with Beatrice. You. Why does he look so done? He's supposed to look angry, but he just looks done. Why would you do such a thing? What do you mean? I did it for the same reason I do anything. What will make Tyrion suffer more than putting his love in an eternal slumber? If you wanted that, you should have just done that from the beginning. You're hiding something. I know it. Yeah. Damn it. We can't extract any information from her like this. The only person who can tell us all we need to know is Celeste. Well, good luck getting anything out of her like this. Ever since you discovered the truth about what she did, one possibility has been floating around your mind. But is it even possible? No, it doesn't matter if it's possible. Eris Ilmater. What is it? What would happen if I nullified Celeste's blood contract? Assuming there's anything to dispute, everything granted by the contract would be reversed. And I don't think you fully understand what it means. Lucio? What is it? Your men know where Ruby Tamora's office is, right? They do. Where are you going with this? You'll need an attorney to cross-examine Celeste's testimony. She owes me, and she'll be able to finish this on my behalf. Wait. And tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. You're not serious, are you? Huh? What's going on? Why is she scared? Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm one of the eldest evils that ever lived. I will never create a faulty contract. Eris Ilmater, Empress of Discord. Well, what? You know I can't speak lies, right? Well, I mean... the truth is subjective. By the Eye of Horus, I demand the opportunity to dispute Celeste McCoy's blood contract. I'll state it plainly then. There'll be no room for doubt. Yes, Celeste McCoy's contract was written without flaw. I don't care. What? Celeste sacrificed her life to save mine. How could I ever face her again if I didn't do the same for her? You're insane! Ooh, damn. I'm enjoying this way more than I should. I just love the smell of fear. Oh man, my throat is so sore right now. You're just risking death for nothing. Why are you so nervous? Maybe this is pointless, but I'll never stop fighting for her. Stop this! Damn. I can't help myself. I'm only human, after all. Once you pass this point, you'll not be able to save your game for a while. Saving it now. Saving it now. Saving it now. Wait, what? It's recommended you make a save file now. And drink Mountain Dew or something. I don't know. This is gonna be a long night. I've killed people. They were usually criminals. Yeah, it's the speech from the beginning. But it still frightened me how okay, yeah, I knew it was her already. I was a little too good at it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Damn. I really don't understand. Why would you go this far for me? It's good to see you too. Okay, maybe, you know. Ow! Whoa. What? Why is this playing here? Ow! What was that for? You know what it's for, you jerk! I literally had to sign my soul away to hell to keep you alive! And you just threw your life away! What else was I supposed to do? Should I have let Lucio kill you? Yeah, that's exactly what you should have done. It's a lot better than gambling away your life. I was never going to go along with that. Do you know me? Oh my god, this is why I couldn't tell you the truth. Because I knew you were gonna do something stupid like this. You know I always get to the truth in the end. That's just the name of the game. All you had to do was make the process extremely frustrating. No, all you did was make the process extremely frustrating. I could have gone away with it. You can't even beat me at chess. How are you gonna hide a murder from me? Oh, you! Yep, happy music's over. Tyrion, I killed Pierce. I know. At first, I tried to justify it by saying he would die in 1 month anyways. And what's his life when compared to yours, right? But when I looked at him just lying there unconscious, I just got so angry. So I woke him up. What? I wanted him to experience a fraction of the pain my dad felt. Someone like him didn't deserve a peaceful death. So I... Celeste. You hate me, don't you? This time I'm the disgusting murderer you've been looking for. So why couldn't you just let me die? Do you honestly think I care for you that little? What? You are, and always will be, extremely important to me. One betrayal wouldn't change how I feel about you. Tyrion, So you're not getting rid of me that easy. I'll always be there when you need me. No matter where you go, we're going. Together. Well, I think we might be heading to a pretty bad place. Well, I'm not one to celebrate a victory prematurely. But if you're already admitting defeat, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. ERIS. You know, I just realized that ERIS sounds like ERIS. Like, ERIS sounds like Ares, the god of war, you know? I can't believe you brought me here. I will never hear the end of this from my father. Where are we? The courtroom of the gods. The place where truth and reality are determined. The court of Azathoth. Oh give you one last chance, Tyrion. You made a rash decision, but I can still send you back. Even now, she's trying to dissuade you. Why is she so intent on making you give up? You're nervous, huh? Is that so? There's a reason why you didn't want me to bring you here. And I'm going to find out what. Your persistence was endearing at first, but now it's really annoying. I suppose we'll have to do this the hard way then. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, let's start the beef. You should have taken my offer when you had the chance. The only way to nullify my contract is to unequivocally prove his conditions weren't fulfilled. The contract was written without flaw. So says the word of Asmodeus. Asmodeus? By his word, demons are capable of speaking lies. You're out of your element, Tyrion. This is my domain. If disputing a blood contract was truly impossible, there would be no need for court to exist. Demons are powerful, but they ain't omnipotent. They can't possibly be aware of contradicting circumstances that may be created when they made a contract. Hoo-hoo! You're hiding something. Something you're desperately trying to keep hidden. You went as far as to knock out Celeste before we could get that information from her. Oh, really now? You tried to confound the investigation by manipulating her memories. But the contradiction in her testimony proves one thing. She didn't see you and Beatrice enter the prayer room until 2 at the earliest. Her so-called contradiction is based on the testimony of Lady Freyga. How are you so sure her testimony is reliable? It's supported by the testimonies of Miriam and Lord that guy. They were all together at the time. The testimony's sound. Really? Looks like you made a contradiction. What? Lady Freyga, Miriam, and Lazarick encountered an illusion. And that illusion makes their testimonies unreliable. So says the word of Asmodeus. What? Oh, I forgot you were here. An illusion. What kind of... an illusion. What kind of illusion? Who knows? My statement still stands. You can't just expect us to accept your claims without evidence. I can't speak lies, Tyrion. Every statement that comes out of my mouth has to be true. I don't need any proof. In this court, the only thing that matters is what's true and what's false. And the word of Asmodeus says that Leif's testimony is unreliable. Damn it. She can just say whatever she wants without having to prove any context. But she only said that Leif was tricked. She didn't specify an exact time. What else proves she didn't disappear till 2? It says something else that proves Leif didn't begin her search till 2. Regardless of when it happened, Leif and her party went to search for Beatrice after you two went missing. Do you confirm or deny that? I won't deny it. Perfect. Whoever set that trap, they had to trigger it whenever Aster approached his father's body. And it didn't trigger until 2. Leif and her party were about to search for Beatrice when the Kingsguard informed them of what happened. And mind you, the Kingsguard did this immediately after the trap was sprung. Since Leif was about to begin her search when this happened, Beatrice couldn't have gone missing up until then. And once again, you're predicting that on Aster's testimony. Not just him, ERIS. Several members of the Kingsguard witnessed this. True. And that's why I respond with this. An activated force cage did not trap Aster during or after 150. So says the word of Asmodeus. But the testimony came from multiple people. Are you saying the trap was sprung earlier than that? Did you remember, Tyrion? I can manipulate the memories of people who have a blood contract with me. But I'll give you a little clue. The Empress of Discord made contracts with multiple knights of the Kingsguard. So says the words of Asmodeus. What? I tampered with the memories. You can't trust their accounts of what happened. How many people? Little Lady Steelwind has been investigating my work for the last few months. But I've had my talons in Wyvernguard for far longer than that. I've been preparing this for quite some time. But even the Kingsguard, no one is safe from temptation. Everyone has a price. Your little girlfriend should know that better than anyone. Wait, girlfriend? Oh, okay, have to focus. Still, it has to be something. I still have more evidence. Oh, really? Whose testimony will you be relying on this time? You can present all the evidence you want. Most of this is based on eyewitness accounts. Even so, you can't have possibly made a contract with everyone there. Let's check that out. Let's check that again, shall we? It's possible to have a blood contract with everyone during the massacre. So says the word of Asmodeus. Are you kidding me? But you only said it's possible. You never said it's actually happened. You're the one disputing my contract, Tyrion. The burden of the proof is on you. That's completely ridiculous. How could I possibly verify a statement like that? It's simple. Issue a divine edict to each person who was at the cathedral. You know he can't do that. If he gets it wrong even once, he'll die. Again. That sounds more like your problem than mine. Damn it. Nothing to say, Tyrion. Isn't this the part where you present some groundbreaking piece of evidence? As long as her statement stands, you doubt every piece of testimony you gathered. Everyone at the cathedral could have been compromised except Aster. I know he doesn't have a blood contract with you. I suppose you're right. But are you going to use his testimony? He couldn't observe that much within a force cage. Okay, I'm clearly tired, but I'll push on. Do you understand now? You were never meant to win this game. Hey, I paid money for this. But I've got to give you points for entertaining me this long. This is the most fun I've ever had, and I truly mean that. Tyrion! Come on, there has to be something you can use. But all the clues you gathered could potentially be lies created by her. They're useless against her. Tyrion! You have to say something! You can feel her strength fading. It's as if you're being pulled into an eternal sleep. This has always been a contest of willpower, and I think he's finally run out. No! Oh boy. I'm a goofy goopa. Okay, sorry. You recall what happened during Beatrice's trial. Your mother gave you the knowledge you needed to win. She did it before. Can she do it again? Mom, please. I need your help. Please, tell me what to do. You hear nothing back. No. It appears you're truly alone now. You knew this was a long shot, but you still held out hope. You just wanted to protect Celeste, and you really thought you could do this. But ERIS is a being who wraps herself in layers upon layers upon layers of lies. She has the power to make you doubt everything. The witness testimonies, even your hard evidence, could be a fabrication. How could you possibly argue against someone like that? It's not fair. It's not fair, Mr. Mora. They're not even bothering to investigate the crime properly. Well, of course they're not. If they did, they'd be forced to admit that my client is innocent. Oh, this was 5 years ago, so Tyrion was like 15. How are you so calm right now? Is this what it's always like? How are you supposed to win like this? They could just keep changing the narrative however they like. They can, and that's exactly how I'll beat them. What? Look, Cuthbert. Almost every part of the system is against us. But there's one advantage we have over the prosecution. And that's pure and objective logic. Logic? Tyrion, the prosecutor does all sorts of things to validate their case. They present evidence, they call witnesses, they use those things to create conclusions. They create a box and throw a bunch of facts into it. They tell the court that everything within the box is the truth. And conversely, they make everything outside of it a lie. But how does that help us? You point out the contradictions. That makes them throw more facts into the box to keep their case consistent. But even if one fact is false, the entire thing falls apart. But surely they'll realize what you're doing. What if they play dumb and refuse to add anything into the box? Well, you can force them to. Huh? You can present your own truths. And you can force the prosecution to accept or deny them. By doing that, you can control what goes in the box. That also sounds complicated. I don't know if I'll ever get the hang of that. Don't worry, you've always been a sharp kid. I know you'll do great things. So don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. I can present my own truths? Eris's case hinges on when Beatrice disappeared. And she changed Celeste's memories to make her think everything happened earlier. Which can only mean Beatrice Frege did not go missing before 2 p.m. What was that? I said...
This is far from over.
Damn. Beatrice Frege did not go missing before 2 p.m. So says the word of Horus, heresy. Whew. You did it, Tyrion! What the hell? Oh, yeah. You feel yourself filled with the radiant power of the Eye of Horus. With his power fully unleashed, you feel the divine power of the upper planes coursing through you. Tyrion, you have wings! Huh? What? You frantically turn around, only catching glimpses of the spectral wings on your back. You spin around for a while, until you realize that your feet aren't even touching the ground. What did you do? I've become your nightmare. I became a celestial. Which means... no. I also can't tell lies. In any other situation, that would be a handicap. But here, finally puts me on an equal footing with you. Why won't you die? Nanomachine, son. You tried everything you could to break me. You drove a wedge between me and Ruby. Yeah, that was horrible. You even manipulated Celeste into betraying me. But I'm still standing. I think you might be a little out of your depth right now. I'm enjoying this way too much, man. I've lived 1,000,000 of your pathetic lifetimes. And to think I'm out of my depth? I'm the Empress of Discord, ruler of the 6th circle of hell. I am a god! She doesn't know, Tyrion. What the hell are you laughing about? Whoever you are, man, king, or god, I won't let anyone stopping me from reaching the truth. Sounds like something in a Persona game, honestly. I can't wake my mom up, sorry. Since you're so graciously bared your soul to me, I guess I'll do the same. I wanted to break your spirit in this form, all so I could keep things fair and interesting. But you know what? Right now, I just want to see you die. What's going on? Celeste? I'm here. I can't wait to tear you both apart. What is this, Persona? Huh? What is that thing? What is that? Do you two honestly think that my true form was of that teenage girl? No, I am the Ancient One. I am older than time itself. It feels liberating to break free from that weak mortal shell. So, this is what you really look like. Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever you are, I'm taking her back. Kick her ass, Tyrion! Yeah. I'm going to carve your soul and mount them in the fields of my forge. Fate challenged. You need to be careful. You're bound by the same rules as her now. You can't tell lies in this form, even accidentally. Why don't we pick off where we left off? Yeah, whatever. I established that Beatrice didn't go missing till 2. I wonder, why would you go to so much trouble to make me doubt that? When she gave her testimony, Celeste said that Beatrice and ERIS entered the prayer room at 1:40. But from the axiom you declared, you know Beatrice didn't disappear until 2. Yeah, why did she do that? ERIS changed the memories, but for what purpose? I believe you needed Celeste to think the events happened much earlier. Yeah, what is going on? This is Persona sounding. Yeah, this is legitimately just straight out of Persona 4. Staying quiet? That won't work this time. Celeste McCoy remembered the attack occurring much earlier than it actually did. So says the word of Horus. Ooh? Nothing to say? You can't stay quiet forever. Yeah. I didn't need her to think that specifically. I simply wanted to confound your ability to deduce what actually happened. And is that what happened? That may be, but I think you had a specific reason to move her timeline back. An event occurred that required ERIS to change Celeste's memories, says the word of Horus. It was the death of Lloyd. He needed Celeste to think that she signed the contract much earlier than 2. That's because Lloyd's death occurred at 2:05. Which would imply that you killed me, convinced Celeste to sign a contract, and made Celeste trick Arya into signing another contract. All in 5 minutes. If that were true, could it be possible that Celeste isn't the patron? What? It's the only logical conclusion. The timeline is far too short. Even if you remember tricking her, we can't trust your memories. Isn't that right, ERIS? Your desperation is almost pitiful. I should respond, so that there's no room for doubt. Celeste McCoy was the person who gave Arya Steelwind that blood contract. So says the word of Asmodeus. I knew it! Is there something wrong? I know the truth is hard to accept sometimes, but Celeste did betray Arya's trust. She always speaks in technicalities, so you can't take that claim at face value. This could be a trick. You could declare outright that Celeste is not the patron, but if you're wrong about that, you'll most definitely die. You'll need to be certain before you declare it. Okay, let's assume she isn't the patron. Why would Celeste hand her a blood contract? If Celeste isn't the patron, that contract would already be signed. And you already concluded the blood contract was disguised as a normal legal contract. You recall something, but it's still muddled. What was it? As she awkwardly skitters away, you see something fall out of her pocket. You dropped your runestone! Okay. As she picks up the runestone, she actually accidentally activates it. Quickly hides it, but not before Celeste sneaks a peek at it. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. She definitely handed that contract to her after it was signed. That doesn't necessarily mean she's not the patron either. There's something wrong. You look conflicted. No. From the very beginning, she's been trying to get to your head. She thrives on doubt and mistrust. But you're always known from the very beginning. Celeste would never betray Arya like that. Celeste McCoy is not the patron described in the blood contract. So says the word of Horus. Even now you trust her that much. Wait, but that means you didn't betray Arya, Celeste. She only manipulated your memories. She wanted to make you think you did. So it's not my fault? No. But that has a far more unsettling implication. Someone else was the patron. Who? No, that's not important. You need to focus on saving Celeste. Celeste wasn't the one who secured Arya's compliance and cooperation. Doesn't that mean that doesn't that make your contract flawed? Please, I thought you were an attorney. The contract states that she would engage in actions deemed necessary to secure the compliance and cooperation of Arya Steelwind. No further actions were necessary. He was already under my influence by then. But that means none of this is her fault. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Neither Arya or Beatrice was directly responsible for the death of Garrick Pierce. So says the word of Asmodeus. Right. There's still the death of Pierce. It doesn't matter who's responsible for the massacre as a whole. All that matters is the validity of my contract. You actually like you're in control of this situation. But you've been nervous since I began disputing your contract. You're hiding something, huh? Who can say for sure? The second paragraph is vague. But what about the first and third? Something is off. Wait, is it possible that I didn't die? Are you still in denial? I thought you were ready to die to save your beloved Celeste. Answer the question, Ares. We can't possibly trust Celeste's memories. Yeah, we can't. The memory where she conferred my death could all be a fabrication. As if you're still holding onto that hope that you'll survive this. Let me state it plainly to you. Celeste McCoy did in fact observe that Tyrion Cuthbert was dead. I did not alter that memory. So says the word of Asmodeus. Sorry, Tyrion. How did you revive me? Do you even have the power to resurrect people? What do you think? Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I do. But if you doubt me, why don't you declare that Tyrion Cuthbert never died? Knowing her, she could be baiting you. But it's equally likely that she's bluffing. If you still doubt that I resurrected you, I'll state this. Beings of my power are able to resurrect people from the dead. Those has the word of Asmodeus. Why would you need to specify beings of your power can do that? It's possible is not a simple or easy feat to accomplish. No, is it possible? Yeah, whatever. For example, would Marinath be able to resurrect a person from the dead using a contract? Let me save you some trouble. I'll say it for you. The Empress of Discord can't resurrect people easily. So says the word of Horus, heresy. That's not the same as saying that it was impossible for me to do it. But it will require a large amount of effort on your part. Perhaps. Recall my previous declaration. Celeste was there. And by all accounts, he concluded you were dead. How sorely did you check me? I'm experienced in first aid, and it was pretty bad. You weren't breathing, your heart was stopped. She tried to resuscitate you for several minutes, with no avail. Right. There was no way your body could survive that long without oxygen and blood flow. And ERIS just confirmed that Celeste spent several minutes trying to resuscitate you. But there has to be more to this than meets the eye. What could have created this scenario? I know what could have created this scenario. You may have been able to resurrect me, but you have a far easier way to do that. Luckily for you, Beatrice was there, and under your control. Are you saying that Beatrice can resurrect people? No. The opposite is actually true. Beatrice Fraker can cast Feigned Death on Tyrion Cuthbert. So says the word of Horus. Heresy. What? I'm sorry, Celeste, but I was never dead. She just used the spell to trick you. No! So everything I did, it was for nothing. But that means you never resurrected him. He was never dead in the first place. The contract only said that if he was apparently dead, all I did was revive him. I'm making Beatrice release her spell, which woke him up. Well, that eliminates the first paragraph as the weakest point. And that only leaves the death of Garrick Pierce. Something happened with Pierce, huh? What are you hiding? Whatever could you be talking about? Your contract says that Celeste must bring about the demise of Pierce by her own hand. Since you wrote that in the contract, that must be your intent from the beginning. So why are you so nervous? Something went wrong, huh? If you want to stay quiet, I'll just... All this could be an elaborate trick to bait you into making a false statement. You need to be careful. You need to find out exactly what went wrong. Is it possible Celeste didn't kill Garrick Pierce? Are you serious? He's the man who killed her adoptive father, and he was stated to be executed next month. He didn't have a rational reason not to trade his life for yours. Yeah, as bad as it sounds, it wouldn't be a hard choice for me. There isn't a single reason why I wouldn't take a deal like that. She may have wanted to, but something else happened. Perhaps Beatrice or Arya misinterpreted one of your commands and killed him against your wishes. Oh, you're making this so tedious. And neither the Empress of Discord, Arya, or Beatrice killed Garrick Pierce. So says the word of Asmodeus. Well, what if you're forced to kill him? What if you forced Celeste to kill him? She signed the contract already, so you had control of her. The contract states she needed to kill Pierce of her own volition and agency. Do you honestly think I'll be foolish? I'll make a foolish mistake like that? Celeste McCoy had complete control of her actions when Pierce died. So says the word of Asmodeus. What if someone else killed Garrick Pierce on accident? Maybe a member of the Kingsguard who entered the prayer room. Try again, Tyrion. It was not an accident, and it was intentional and with malice. And while I'm at it, the Empress of Discord, Celeste McCoy, Beatrice Freyga and Arya was the only people in the prayer room when Garrick Pierce when he died. So says the word of Asmodeus. No. Do you understand now? I can refute any possible explanation you have for Pierce's death. But the truth is, Pierce's death occurred because of Celeste McCoy's actions. So says the word of Asmodeus. No. Have you given up? Have I finally extinguished the light of hope within you? I can't believe it. I can't believe you fell for that. What? You never thrown consecutive declarations at me like that before? It was because I was getting close, huh? You can freely manipulate Celeste's memories of what happened. And I don't have any evidence that implies what actually transpired in the prayer room. The only person who could tell me that was you. You thought you could overwhelm me by shooting down all my theories. But all you did was tell me the exact state of the room when Garrick Pierce died. And now I can finally figure out what actually happened. Wait! Who killed Garrick Pierce? Wait, Eris Silmater, Empress of Discord. No! Stop this! I'm not sure what could have possibly drove him to do something like that. But when he was in the prayer room, he chose to take his own life. What? You know what that means, huh? Yeah. But for the sake of it, I'll state it in a way that makes it abundantly clear. Stop this right now. Celeste McCoy did not bring about the end of Pierce by her own hand. So, says the word of Horus, heresy. The conditions of your contract were impossible for Celeste to fulfill. That renders it legally and logically invalid. That's checkmate, Ares. Gotcha. You're back! Does this mean you... I successfully nullified Celeste's blood contract. You look into your satchel and check the place where you've been keeping her contract. You only find a pile of ash. It appears to be completely disintegrated. But you're still alive. Curious. You... At first, you thought she was glaring at you, but then you realize... Me? You little bitch. I could have accepted losing to a Heavensborn. But you? What are you talking about? Tyrion's the one who beat you. Wait, I remember what happened now. Tyrion, please wake up. You can't die. It appears he's quite dead. You. Damn. You should be more careful, Celeste. You might hurt someone if you swing that dangerous thing around. I was right about you all along. I should have never trusted you. I like your enthusiasm, but there's still something you can do to save him. What? What's this? Do you feel the pit of dread in your chest? It's the same fear my dad felt after you stabbed him. And with his life, you will have your beloved Tyrion back. What are you waiting for? End him. I can't. What? What are you talking about? Tyrion, he wouldn't want this. He never has to know, Celeste. I can protect you from his Eye of Horus. That doesn't matter. I can't do it. This man literally killed your adoptive father. Not to mention he's a dead man walking. You've lived a lifetime of killing people. What's one more person? I won't suffer your righteous pity, bastard. don't misunderstand me. Right now, I want nothing more than to end your worthless life. But Tyrion's ideals are what saved me. That part of him is so wonderful and beautiful. I could never betray those ideals, even if it's to save him. You're actually serious, aren't you? You'll seriously sacrifice him to honor his idiotic ideals. I won't do it. I'm not going to sign the contract. Contract? Ah, I see now. What? So you're his little consort, aren't you? Yeah, that. Damn it! Wait! Get out of the way, you idiot! Drop the weapon, Pierce. Don't be stupid. The only one stupid here is you, bastard. You should have known from the beginning. No matter what you chose, they were never going to let me live. They? But if I'm fated to die, then it's going to be on my terms. Stop! Ooh, damn. I'll see you all in hell. Damn it! That... What does that do? I don't know. Are you trying to heal him? It's too late. He's aimed straight for his heart. No. Come on, you waste of flesh. Wake up! I still need you alive! Huh? Damn, what's going on? What the hell did you just do? Pierce is dead, and I signed your stupid contract. Now bring Tyrion back! No. No! Pierce was dead anyways, so I could catch her on her technicality. But I never realized what I actually did. You signed a faulty blood contract. You ruined everything. And where did you go of acting any better than any of them? What? Ideals, righteousness. Don't give me that bullshit. I could have accepted losing to Tyrion. But you're a human, and you're a goddamn killer. All of you. All you rotten. All of you are rotten to your cores. You would all tear each other's throats if I gave you the smallest reasons to. Tyrion's the only person here with a trace of the celestial self-righteous morality. If that's what you think of them, you really don't know anything about humanity. Celeste is far more than what you're saying. She's far more caring and empathetic than I am. I could never come close. Tyrion! And it has nothing to do with whether I'm a heavens-born or he's human. But I think I understand you a little more, ERIS. Is that so? Let me ask you a question. Do you feel any amount of satisfaction when you killed my ma? What? So you figured it out, huh? When you went on that little tirade about killing Heavensborn, I had a feeling. And how does it feel, Tyrion? The person who killed your mother and ruined your life is standing right in front of you. What do you have to say? Nothing to say? Say something, damn it! I think all I feel for you now is pity. Oh, that's rich. You pity me? Your existence is an whatever, blip in my eternal existence. Infinitesimal. Yeah, whatever. And yet, you put all this effort to making me suffer. Well, was it everything you imagined it would be? Did it satisfy you at all? I bet you didn't feel anything when you killed my mother. It was just another drop of evil in your empty soul. I was excited. It was far too simple. I didn't truly make her suffer. That's why I didn't... Oh, is that right? Well, What if you did succeed in throwing me into despair? Would you have felt any sort of satisfaction? Of course Demons can't tell lies, Ares. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to yourself. No, that can't. And that's why I pity you. You are fated to be evil from the moment of your creation, huh? That's why you hate humanity so much. You envy us. What did you just say? You're envious of humanity. You didn't grow. You don't grow, you don't change. You don't become a better version of yourself. You're right. Your existence will be eternal. You'll be eternally evil. And you'll be eternally unsatisfied. That's why you envy us. Because you'll never be free from that fate. That's completely... Oh boy. You can't say it, huh? You can't refute my claim. Because it would be a lie. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll never be satisfied. Maybe I won't feel any satisfaction from killing you. But I'm still going to try. Arrogant bitch. Well, talk about judge, jury, and executioner. Damn. On the spot. Express delivery. Well, I suppose that solves that. Although, she'll definitely be back one day. And when she does, I'll be ready. Tyrion Cuthbert 2? Is that a Tyrion Cuthbert 2 I hear? Come on, guys, please. But now, let's be satisfied that we've just finally discovered what happened. Oh, right. About that. Are you serious? After all that, we don't know who the patron is. At this point, I'm just glad Miss McCoy wasn't the true mastermind behind this. Speaking of which, now that I nullified her contract, Celeste should fully have her memories back. I do remember what happened, but it's still really fuzzy. I've really been trying to remember what was on Arya's contract when I caught a glimpse of it. But I think that's the memory she manipulated the most. It's possible that she will need some time to fully recover from the demonic influence. But we don't have that kind of time. That damn demon led us around the entire morning. And we lost nearly an hour due to Cuthbert disputing the contract. It's past noon. Right. We have less than 3 hours before every magical trace is gone. Could you try testifying? Maybe reviewing everything will jog your memory. Okay, I'll do my best. Anyways, I know I said I'd finish the game, but guess not. It's too damn long, man. My throat hurts like hell. I've been doing this for 4 hours, so yeah. I mean, it's shorter here, but I cut a lot of stuff out. Mostly my dumbass moments, you know? You can see it seamlessly go from one to another, but you see the health bar different. It's because I probably, lost the argument 20 times or something, so yeah. Yep. Okay. Especially with eradicating ERIS, you know? Whew. I mean, it was satisfying as hell to do, and when Tyrion turned into a Celestial, awesome. I mean, I didn't see it. I saw it coming, but at the same time, it was just awesome. Yeah, this is... I just realized. Actually, I'll just say this next one, at the end. I think it fits the end more than if I say it now, so... Oh yeah, Tyrion waking up with Tamora. I feel like that was a bit too rushed. I mean, I know that, you know, the game was underfunded. I know. So, you know, it's quite sad. Oh gosh. 4 hours of excitement really does this, huh? Dang. Anyway. With that being said, you know, I think the next episode will be much shorter. Definitely. I think this is the longest episode to date. Well, I estimate it to be anyway. But, yeah. We're coming close to the end, aren't we? Yeah. Honestly. Dang. Oof, okay, you know what? I'll save all that for the end. I feel like it's... what I have to say for now is meant for the end. But what I will say is that I'm feeling a bit sad right now, honestly. But yeah. With that being said, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. If you like what you see, stay tuned and stay awesome. Good night.